So now we're going to one of my favorite producers. We're going to head to Sensi. We're going to have a little play on this Amarone Valpolicella Classico. 2013 vintage. So for those who've tuned in to previous episodes, you'll know Sensi is a Tuscan winemaker, but he does like to explore, same as Maranum really, likes to explore different wines from all over Italy and, just see how they come out. So look, to me, Amarone is one of those, holy Jesus, I may die now, complete wines. So if you're lucky, you can pick up one for around $100. No, it's not cheap. Amarone de Valpolicella is not cheap, but it shouldn't be. It's just too difficult to make, and it's so scarce. So it is a holy Jesus moment. So for those playing at home, enjoy this. It's amazing. Hopefully you enjoy it. Anyway, so it's made from a grape called Corvina, which should offer cherry and spice and nutty notes. And it makes up around it makes up between half to 100%, or 95% of the blend, really, which is why I wanted to bring it out today. So Amarone being the style, Valpolicella being the region, and obviously there's a blend, which is why we're showing it today. Rondinella is the other grape in it. It should offer floral notes. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, wow. And Molinara is the other varietal. I'm probably missing a varietal, so if you're out there and you know the other varietal, let me know. But yeah, Molinara is more for the structure of the wine, a bit like Mourvedre does to the French stuff. So for a regular Amarone de Valpolicella, that's like a minimum of 2 years of aging before we see it. But this is also a Classico, which is designated to 3 valleys. There's the Fuman, the Negra, and the Murano Valley, and it's made in the appassimento method. For those who don't know what appassimento means, when you hear about it, you'll understand why this wine is so expensive. So how appassimento works is, they hand harvest the grapes, they lay them out on straw mats where they will dry for 4 months. So it slightly turns into a raisin before they're pressed, and then they begin a very slow fermentation process at low temperatures. It could take up to 50 days to ferment. It'll then age in oak, so it is a tough process. Obviously, because they are drying the grapes, you're losing a lot of that liquid, but you're retaining the sugar, which leads to a lot higher alcohol concentration, which is exciting for a lot of people. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, whew. Cherry liqueur, cinnamon, but lots of chocolate, and it's quite dusty. I mean, that could be coming from the age. It's 2013. I know this sounds weird, but duck in plum sauce, that kind of thing. Lots of black figs, lots of sweet spices. It's peppery, it's chocolatey. It smells delicious, but you're definitely smelling that age. Let's have a look at on the palate. Gosh, it's so aromatic on the nose. 2013, you're looking 7 years. Oh wow, it's so floral. Oh, it's like a medium plus to high acid. To those that understand what I'm talking about when I say that, it's like high acid, but there's high alcohol. But there's hang on. Black cherry, sugar, brown sugar, chocolate, that's got some alcohol content, that's for sure. You definitely want to decant this wine. You need to let it open up for a few hours. But yeah, you get this molasses, fig, and there's something else there. Yeah, but what might surprise you about this wine is this touch of a natural residual sugar. But what the residual sugar does is and the tannic acid, words. The residual sugar will help complement the wine's acidity, because there's a lot of acidity. It's naturally high acidity simply because of how they make it, and it really adds to the boldness of this wine. When I say residual sugar, it's like 3 to 7 grams per litre. It's like a quarter of a teaspoon per glass. It's not a big deal, but wow, like this is the kind of wine that I'd have at the end of a meal. I wouldn't actually have it with a meal. I'd have it with cheese and crackers. Like for those who like to riff, you'll really love this kind of wine. And as it ages, it's going to get more of those chocolatey mocha kind of characters coming through, a lot of oak. Oh, look, it's beautiful. As I said, if you can pick up a bottle of Amarone de Valpolicella Classico for under $100, you're doing pretty well. So that is the Amarone.